Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Reagan and we're on our way to the audition. Check-in starts in like 10 minutes. We'll be there before that. And people in the group chat have been saying that they're not looking for my height, so I could be done very quickly. But that's okay. Mom's gone to Animal Kingdom to chill while I'm here because it's right by Animal Kingdom. Hey, I am officially like the worst ever. It's Wednesday. My audition was Monday. And the last thing you saw was me in the car on the way there. Crazy. I wasn't gonna film there because like technically it's a backstage area and I don't know what's allowed with the audition. Anyways, besides the point. I'm here today to tell you about it. Tell you all about it, all the things. Okay, so first things first. Monday, the audition check-in started at 9:30 Monday morning. So I got there before 9:30, obviously, but like 9:25. And the line was out the door. There were so many people there. They ended up saying there was over 250 people at this audition, which is insane. It's insane. So the line was out the door, so I went, Mom dropped me off and then went to Animal Kingdom, but I went and I stood in line. And when they say check-in starts at 9:30, the line started moving at 9:30. Not before, not after, at 9:30. But while I was standing there, I just chatted with like the little people around me and we made our little circle and our little group that we were then with each other during the audition. That's just what happened for us. So we got there, and when you get there, before you go, actually, make sure you create a Disney Auditions profile on the website. It'll make things easier and make things quicker for you if you already have a profile, because you need a profile for the audition. And you use the same email that you used for applying for the college program. My camera died. So sorry. So, make a Disney profile. Once we got there, they're like, go into your Disney profile and check into the audition for this location, which was the Orlando Kissimmee one. So, checked in, and checking in, you take like a selfie headshot of you. So it doesn't really matter if you have a headshot on your profile, because you take one there. It's not a great picture unless you're just the world's best selfie taker, because it's literally just a selfie in the lighting of the audition room. And you fill out your availability, and I think that was it. There might have been, and you put your number. They give you a number when you check in. My number was, oh shoot, so many things just fell. My number was 181. So they give you a little sticker with your number on it, and then you put your number onto your profile so that everything lines up. And then we kind of just sat there for a really long time. They went ahead and took people 1 through 60 back. Audition technically started at 10, but before 10 they took 1 through 60 back because there were so many of us to like get the ball rolling and start everything, so we're not there for too long. And then so they took them back and we were like just sitting there. Then two of the casting directors came and they talked to us. They're like, okay, just have fun today. We are going between the 3 auditions. So there was like an audition tour. There was one in Philly, one in Orlando, and one in Austin within 3 consecutive days. And like within these 3 days, we will see around 700 people, and we only have spots for 160. So it's kind of competitive. Basically is what they were saying. They're like, just have fun with it, be you, because we want to see you, not what you think we want to see. Just be you. And they just talked to us for a little bit, and then we sat some more. And after the first group, so people 1 through 60 were done, then they took back 61 through 130 to do another small group of round 1. And we sat there while they did that. And after that round of that cut for those people, we all just stayed in the big open room instead of doing another smaller group, because there were now there was a smaller number of us where we could all just do it in there. And our choreographer came in and he taught us. It was a 2-8 count movement dance combo. The first 8 count was 4 counts of a march and 4 counts of a jazz square. And the second 8 count was 4 counts of like a skip and 4 counts of a pivot turn. Yeah. And we learned it in the big group. He was mixing up who was in the front of the lines and like the back, and he's like, all right, if you're in the back, now come to the front, and if you're front, go to the back, and we'll switch it up to make sure everyone has a turn being up front, everyone can see the choreographer directly, because there were still from numbers 131 through 250 something were still in this room. There was still a whole bunch of us, so we had to mix it up so everyone could be seen and be able to see. So we learned that, and then we practiced it doing it across the floor, because they're like, this dance movement combo is like, you're in your own parade, so parades don't stand still, parades move. So we did it a total of 3 times, moving with it. And we just like practiced that as a big group. And then we practiced it with the song, which was, I don't know what's, I think it's called Celebration, actually. We did it with the song, and then he's like, all right, I need you all to get a numerical order. So we did. It didn't take long. Apparently that's a lot easier with adults than it is with children. But it didn't take us long to get in order. And then he lined us up in like rows of 6. So it was like 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, and 136 in a row. And then starting at 137, went behind 131 all the way to the end. So we have rows of 6, and one group went at a time. One group did all 3, the set of 3, and then they went off, and then 3, and then went off, and then all the way to the end. Did the dance 3 times with just the 6 for the casting directors. And once we all went, they came in, they sat us down, and they talked. They're like, guys, you did amazing today. This is all good. No one did bad. This was just, we hope you had fun, blah, 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 blah. We are now going to call some numbers. If we call your number, say here. And if we don't call your number, thank you for coming, get your things, and leave pretty much as quickly as you can, because we have a lot more we have to do with the people that are here. And they did not call my number. I did get cut after round 1, but it was still so much fun, and I'm glad I went. I'm not upset that I got cut, because it's like, I'm still going to Disney. I am still a part of the program. this was, being a performer was just an extra little fun thing that would have been added to my program. I had lots of people, and we just chatted, and it was a good time had by all. Round 2, though, is, I mean, I obviously can't speak for experience, but round 2 is more of the animation part of the audition, which in my head is just like a giant game of charades. They give you a scenario and you have to act it out without talking, and you're like using big gestures and just making it very big and animated like the characters are at Disney. And some people got chosen to stay for like a round 3 for like face character, and then some even were like, I got to stay for like an extra round for like a dancer performer, so there was like more intense choreography and that type of thing. Obviously wasn't me. I got the first dance combo movement, and then me and Mom went to downtown until our flight. So yeah, that was my audition. I'm trying to think of questions you all may have about the audition. What to wear? That was a question that lots of people were asking in like the group chats and stuff I was in. It doesn't really matter what you wear. I'll put a picture of what I wore, but it doesn't really matter. As long as you're comfortable and you can move in it, it's fine. Like, I had leggings and an athletic t-shirt on with tennis shoes. Other people had like some flare leggings and just a regular t-shirt. And some had like shorts and a tank top, or leggings and a tank top, or like a athletic skirt. Some had a dress, some wore a Leo with shorts. Some had sweatpants. Some brought jazz shoes and character shoes. It does not matter what you wear. You do not have to be in Disney look for the audition, so that should not be a worry of yours. Just what you can move in and feel comfortable dancing and maybe being in it for a very long period of time. How long was I there? I was there, what time did I call my mom saying I was done? I called Mom around 12:15ish saying that I was done, and the audition technically started at 10, but where there was so many of us that were there, it took that long for them to go through round 1. So round 1 took like 2 hours for everyone there. But really, for me, it was like, round 1 was, how long was it? 30 to 45 minutes, I would guess, is how long round 1 took. To like learn the combo, perform the combo, and then they decide who's staying and who's going. I think that was it, around 30, 45 minutes. But yeah, if you're going to an audition, this may not have helped you at all, because I only was there for round 1. So yeah, that was my audition process, and like I said, I had so much fun, and it was such a good experience, and I'm so glad I went, even though I did get cut. That's okay. They kept reminding us, they're like, even if you aren't like a direct character performer, and the word performer is not in your job title, you are still a performer. You are in different aspects. Some of the roles are more like directly like performing, like some attraction roles, that's a performer. Character attendance, you're a type of performer. You're talking, you're like the improv part of it, it's there. But also they're like, most of our jobs are, you're performing, you're in the public eye, you're in your costume, which is what Disney calls their uniform. You're in your costume, you're on stage, and you're bringing the story of magic to life. So they're like, it doesn't matter if you are a character performer or if you are in merchandise, you're still performing and you're still bringing magic to these people. Yes, in different ways, but it's still happening. That's still what you're doing. That's still overall your job is to bring magic and make these memories to these people. And they just kept reminding us that, and just, it was such a fun atmosphere, and everyone was just so encouraging and supportive. It was just so fun. Anyways, I'm going to stop blabbing about how much fun I had. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!